Hello Farmtrepreneurs, welcome once again to the Farmtrepreneur channel. Today we're going to be talking about the easiest vegetable you could ever try to grow. And I'm talking about something that you can keep for 2 to 3 years and it's still prime. Something that doesn't require anything specific, anything special. Something that grows really easily. Doesn't care if you use irregular watering. Doesn't care if your soil is very good or not. It just grows and gives you food. And gives you a lot of food. It gives you food quickly. It's easy to grow, it's easy to eat, it's easy to do everything with it. So here I have 4 plants. I grew a lot of food from 4 plants. I'm going to show you why a good candidate for, this is a good candidate for a green bean. What you will do with this is just nip it here. Now you have it clean pretty much. This is a stringless bean variety. Now it's clean. If you want to, a little aesthetic look, you could just cut this little butt here, and there you have it. A green bean ready to be cooking, a little bit of olive oil, a touch of salt, and you have some amazing side dish going. Here I am picking some beans. I literally have 3 plants, maybe 4, the max. And I keep picking handfuls every couple of days. I keep picking handfuls of green beans. And I'm gonna be fermenting these green beans in a little while. So this is like every 3 or 4 days I have this much from 3 or 4 plants. And you can see they're not that big, it's just a little bit in my fence here in the backyard. So when you have 100 plants, then it becomes a very sizable amount that you can make a lot of money on it and you can sell it to somebody else like I have done before. I have sold green beans before and they're a great seller and they grow quickly. And the only thing they require is a little bit of BT here and there to take care of worms eating them, but that's it. Very easy to grow. Look at this, a bunch there. Here I'm going to show you, this is the plant that I was picking a lot. I just barely picking it because I wanted to show what happens when you don't pick it versus what happens when you're picking them all the time. They will die off, they will get drier. Now this is a prime bean for drying. And this is something that you can eat the way it is. You just have to eat it in a different way. It has to be cooked differently. Or you can just dry it. Here's another one. This is also good for drying. It is in this in-between phase where it is either, let me touch it. It's a little too tough for green beans. Green beans have to be tender. Here we have different stages of green beans. Here you have one that is already being ready to eat as a green bean. There is an intermediate size between this one and this one, which is going to be a little bit longer and in a thickness similar to this little end here. And that is like the perfect size. They call it a pencil size. That's the perfect size for a bean, for being as a green bean. After they have gone past this can be just stewed or baked or however you want to eat them kind of beans. This also goes to the same. This is now a bean that is going to be used either the same way as this one, or you can dry it, and this is just before it goes completely dry. And then dried can store for 2 to 3 years outside in your just cupboards. So I'm gonna open this here so you can see how it's going. It still needs to dry a little bit more, but it is that. You leave it a little bit longer, it's gonna dry completely, and then you have seed or food, however you choose to use it. And that's simple. That's how they are grown. I'm gonna give you the numbers, how much I charge for this, and how much I make with this, which is I sell them at $5 a pound, organic green beans, and then I sell them as clean because I always give them away without this bottom end and without the part here that is brown and cannot be eaten. So that's how I sell them. And a little 50-foot line a couple months ago, I was getting about 5 to 7 pounds weekly or every 3 or 4 days if I pick it like or closer together. So I was getting like 35 to 7, around 35 to 40 bucks every 4 days, and that was just one line. So there you have it, the easiest vegetable to grow. They just give you a little bit more work because you have to be picking constantly, but this is definitely the best vegetable and the easiest and the one that anybody, not even how beginner you are, you can grow. The magic of beans. Thank you very much for watching, guys. It's a pleasure to do these videos for you, and I'll continue very soon.